Welcome in, you guys. We'll get started here in just a few minutes. I'll kind of scan around the stage so you can kind of see some of the stuff in tonight's show. And I am running a sale. Things that are $5 are going to be 3 for $10 tonight. Here are the little pottery figurines from Peru. This is the last of the glass candy that I have. And then this is the Zampiva collection. I have the little ones down on the bottom. These are all from Italy, all handmade pottery. And then here are the larger ones. Welcome in, everybody. I did put out some more of the glass figures. I found some of the more of the figures from Ukraine. I thought I was more out of them, but I found a few more. So I've added them in so there's more of a selection tonight. Like the kitties, those do glow under a black light. See those 3 orange ones there? There's some more down here. And then we have the vegetables, the gumdrops, and then I put the kokechi pieces I have left kind of in the background there. My last 2 of the Ukraine large figures before my new order comes is just I have the monkey and I have the bucking horse. And then I have this gal by request. I brought her tonight. Hi, hon. How are you? And this is the mark on her. She is Goldscheider, Everlast Corp. Cotillion is her name. I had 2. The other one was a little different. It had a different name, similar. But I brought her tonight. And then all of the owls and the flamingo, the buzzard, and the owls, they're all by Leps from Peru. And then the bulls at the back are from another company I'm not familiar with, but they're also from Peru. I'm doing good, hon. Thank you for asking. And then I'll show you some of the Zampivas. So like this is one, they're all hand painted and handmade. They have this like spaghetti hair. And let me see, where is this one? I don't see they almost always marked. Maybe no, I think that's just the way the container is. Let me show you one of the others. This is the way they're almost always marked. So it's unusual. I can't find a mark on that one. See how that one says Zampiva at the bottom? Wonder if this one's marked. No, the 2 bulbous ones aren't marked. That's kind of weird. Let's see. Let's get this tall one. See, and it's on the base. Just says Zampiva. They put that on. If you're not familiar with them, they sign them like that. And then the larger ones, like this one. And this one has the original sticker. Pastel ceramics, made in Italy. And then it has an Italian word there, I think, that I can't say. And there's what the bottom on the bigger ones look like. Here's a guy with an umbrella. Same thing, Zampiva. And the way the pricing on these are going to work, I'm just going to do them. Here's like what one of these cost originally whenever they came out. I don't even know exactly what year. But right here it's pressed in, made in Italy. So the large ones are going to start at 18. I have one medium one up here at the top in the middle. That one will start at 15. And then the little ones will start at 10. It's kind of how I priced out the collection for tonight. But I'm going to go ahead and start with the little glass animals. You get your choice of any 3 from the 3 bottom shelves, other than the larger items at the back of this one. But any of the little glass hand-blown pieces, you can pick any 3. And let's see, and it's going to start at $10 for your choice of 3 and run for 20 seconds starting now. Thank you all for being here tonight. Appreciate it. 10 seconds to go. All right, now I'm going to run one of the Zampiva miniature ones at the bottom. These start at 10 for your choice, and it's going to start at $10 and run for 20 seconds starting now. Zampiva from Italy. Any one of the ones on this lower shelf you can get at the $10 start. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Hi, Cool Whip. How are you? Cute name. Cool Whip 3000. All right, now I'm going to do the pottery animals from Peru. And you get your choice of any 3 for $10 on them tonight as well. So I'm just going to move this to the stage. And you get to pick any 3 of the owls or the flamingos or the vultures, I think, are the only 3 types of animals in this group. You can mix and match with the little glass animals if you want. Say you want 2 pottery and 1 glass. You can do that. They're the same price point. So it's going to start at $10, run for 20 seconds for your choice of 3, starting now. Oh, yeah, you'll get used to it. One of the best ways, like if you're looking for somebody specifically, if you hit the search on I think your profile, it'll bring it up. And if you put in somebody's name that you're looking for, it'll search items. And so it won't find it if it's a person's name usually. But to the right of the tabs, it'll say people. You click that and it'll bring up people with that name if you're looking for somebody specifically. All right. And then on the glass candies, I've only got 4 of the smaller ones left. And then I have, well, and this one's just kind of a gimme in there. 2, 4, 5 of the large ones. The 5 large ones are 5 apiece, or on the smaller ones, you get 2 for 5. So let me go in and edit the price. Okay, so this for your choice of 2 of the small ones or 1 of the large of the glass candies. Yeah, if you ever have any questions, hon, feel free to send me a DM. I'll help if I can. And this is going to be for your choice of any 2 of the small candies or 1 of the large candies. It's going to start at $5, run for 20 seconds, starting now. Six seconds to go. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and run this girl because I know the person that requested it is here. She's going to start at $15. And for anybody that didn't see her marks, let me just turn her over so you can see what she is. Gold Scheider, Everlast Corp. I'm not sure when she's from, but I know she's definitely vintage. I just don't know exactly what decade she came out. But she is beautiful. Let me go in, and I'll just use this auction. And she's going to start at $15 and run for 20 seconds, starting now. And Chick's in the lead. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you so much for coming. 8 seconds to go. I'm going to go run and get my pop while this is running. I left it across the room. And I think Chick won. I'm across the room, but I'm pretty sure you did. And you did. Congratulations, hon. She's yours. She's beautiful. Let me wrap her up for you. You're welcome. Got it. Let me get a bag. Put everything in. All right. All right, let me give you a closer view of the little glass animals, and then I'm going to run them again. They're on sale tonight, 3 for $10. Some are from Ukraine, some are just vintage that I've picked up different places. There's some up there on the third shelf as well that are part of this. The little handmade female clay, I think, little bunnies are also part of this selection. You get your choice of any 3. Let me go in for $10. I've got to go in and edit it again. All right, and it's going to start at $10, run for 20 seconds, starting now. And Lynn's in the lead. Welcome in, hun. Thank you for coming. These little teeny ones here, like the little pickle alligator and this kitty, those are from by Gans. There's a few more up here, like this little black guy here and this little walrus guy. I'm doing good. How are you? Let me get a little closer for you so you can pick. Hi, cool and stuff. Welcome in, hun. I have the yellow and multicolored. Oop, rooster, got that. And the Santa bunny. Those are really cute, aren't they? And the pink bunny. Those are yours, hon. Thank you, too. It's not even 10. You said you were going to bed at 10. You mean you were going to sack off early, go to bed at 9? She's been painting her kitchen and cleaning and stuff all day today. Her daughter's graduation's coming up in a little over a week, so she's been spring cleaning. Thank you so much, Lynn. Putting these and wrapping them up. All right, got it. And I'm just going to run it again. It's for your choice of any 3 of the small figures here on these 3 shelves, other than the larger items at the back, but they're going to be like $5, so they're still pretty reasonable too. And I'm just going to duplicate it, run it again. Your choice of any 3, $10 for 20 seconds, starting now. Yeah, I don't know. Those little power naps help me sometimes. 10 seconds to go. All right, now I'm going to run the Zampivas. You can even get the large clown on the top shelf on the $18 choice. So these are all from Italy. They're all Zampiva. So you have little scene ones like the artist with this painting. They're all handmade, hand painted. So the $18 ones are all of these, except the guy with the black hat right there, because he's smaller. He'll probably go in the $15 section. But these larger ones, there's those three. Well, actually, this one and these two and that one will be at 15. So you've got the large clown, the painter, the one with 3 clowns, the one with skis, and this one with 3 clowns. And I'm going to go in and start it. It's your choice. Any one of the larger ones, it's going to start at $18 and run for 20 seconds starting now. And Lynn's in the lead. I love Zampiva. I've had some other type pieces in the past, but this collection happened to all be clowns. 5 seconds to go. And Lynn wins. Congratulations. Which one would you like, hon? I do have 2 of the large clown on the top. That's the only one I don't have on the stage because it was a duplicate and I was running out of room. So I just put one of him out. The skier, you got it. There is the signature. You're welcome. It has his original sticker. Felt on the bottom. That is yours, hon. Thank you so much. Putting your name on it. Move that little chick over. Put this one in the middle. So I'll go ahead and I've got 4 more at this price point. So I'll go ahead and run it again. And there's actually, I guess this one, you can see how they're hand painted because this figure and that figure are the same. But see how different they're painted? And then this is the one I have another one of that I haven't put out yet. And then the painter. So we got the painter, the large clown, or got one with the 3 clowns, and it's going to start at $18 and run for 20 seconds starting now. And Lynn's in the lead. And wins. Which one would you like this time, hon? The painter. Yeah, that's a neat one. Love his painting, too. Here's what the back looks like. And it even has its original card in there. I'm not going to pull on it because it's kind of on that little thing. And then it has felt on the bottom. That is yours. Thank you so much. All right, got that one wrapped. I need to get another bag out because I don't want to put any more in this bag. Just because of how fragile they can be. I don't want anything banging them. So I'm going to lay that down and grab another bag. Yeah, this is a bigger bag. It'll work better. All right. So now at this price point, we have 3 left. I'll move this little chick down here. I'm going to put the mediums up here, which I'll run after we're done on these. because they'll only be $15 start, and then the little ones are $10 starts on the bottom. So it'll be for one of these three right here, the larger ones, and it's going to start at 18 and run for 20 seconds, starting now. Maybe. Oh, there it goes. Wait. Oh no, it's not starting for some reason. I've hit it like 3 times. Oh, it's probably going to be delayed and start it like 20 times. Give it just a minute. Hopefully I don't have to refresh. Oh, there it goes. Now it's running. Seven seconds to go. All right, now I'm going to bring the 3 mediums down to the front so you can see them well. So it'll be your choice of one of these 3 at $15. Yeah, I know, isn't it cute? And look at all the colors of it. So you get your choice of one of these 3. It's going to start at $15 and run for 20 seconds, starting now. How are you, Dre? Thank you for coming in. Try and get an angle so you can see all 3. 8 seconds to go. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. All right. Now I'm going to put these big ones on the top. And cut the mediums on the second shelf. And then I'm going to run the small ones. And the small ones, I can either run them 10 a piece or 2 for 18. If anybody thinks they'll want 2, just let me know and you'll save a couple dollars. I have 8 total. And I'll just start it with 1. And if somebody decides they would like 2, I'll redo an auction at 18 for 2. It's going to start at $10 and run for 20 seconds starting now. And for anybody that's not familiar, these are Zampiva from Italy. Hi, Alyssa. I didn't see you come in. Welcome in, welcome in. And Alyssa's in the lead. And wins. Congratulations. Which one would you like, hon? I'll scan them. Like, kind of makes them a little harder to see their faces and stuff there. That might be a little better. The saxophone player right here. That is yours. Oh, he does have a slight little nick right there. It's a glaze nick, but I want you to be aware if you want to pick a different one, I understand. I didn't see it till now, or I would have mentioned it ahead of time. Yeah, he's cute. There's 2 of them that are bulbous like that. There's also this guy that has that same kind of body. That one is yours, hon. Thank you so much. I'll wrap him up for you. You're welcome, hon. Thank you, too. I'm just going to duplicate it, and I'm going to run it again. Your choice of any one of the small Zampivas, $10, 20 seconds, starting now. Eight seconds to go. This one's Alyssa Maza. All right, now we're going to go back to the blown glass animals. Put that one away. Turn this back. That should be good. All right. Oh, I just knocked one of them off there. It's a little scorpion. Now, most of these are from Ukraine. There are some mixed in that are just vintage. Other ones I've picked up different places. But you get your choice of any 3 of the blown glass miniatures for $10. Let me go in and find that. Let's see. Yeah, right here. And it's going to start at $10 and run for, here, restart it, 20 seconds starting now. Maybe. There it goes. All right. And I'm going to try and scan a lot closer so you can see the choices. All right. Now we'll go to the candies and the Peru pottery animals. They're also 3 for $10. On the candies, you can get 2 of these equal 1 of the large. So it's 3 for $10. So you could get 2 large and 2 small, and it would only count, it would count as 3 total because you get 2 for the same price as the, if that made sense. So I'm just going to run it. It's your choice of any 3 of the pottery animals from Peru, including the bulls at the back. I'm down to my last 4, so I'm putting them down at a discounted price as well. The flamingos are from Peru, the little vultures, and all of the owls. And then on the candies, each of the large ones count as 1, but these take 2 of them to count as 1. I only have 4 of those left. I'm going to start $10, run for 20 seconds, starting now. Alyssa Miles is in the lead. And wins. Congratulations. Which 3 would you like, hon? Oop. Owl on the left near the flamingo. This one. That's yours. Try and move closer down. Oh, was that that isn't by the flamingo? I don't know. I thought he was right next to the flamingo. So was the first one I got, was that right? Okay, this one. And then the owl in the middle. This one or this one, hun? The one with his wings out or the guy with the black on his head? This one? Oh, yes, that's the same one. All right, I got him. And you still get one more. This one. You got him? Okay. What about this one? Do you have this one yet? Okay. And then the only other one, I think, besides the ones with their wings open, is this guy. But you can pick a candy or something instead if you want, if you'd like. Oh, that last one? This one. You got it. That is yours. Thank you so much, hon. Put these away for you. Runaway owl. 1 minute. It's called a klutzy person, really, but he was the runaway owl. Like it just hit the carpet, so we're good. All right, finally, I'm a slow post. All right, and I'm just going to run it again. And really, your choices are going to be any 3 of the pottery animals, any 3 of the candies, except 2 of the smaller ones equal 1, so they only count as 1, or 3 of any of the blown glass animals. And I'm just going to start it again, and it's going to run for $10 for your choice of 3 for 20 seconds, starting now. Lynn's in the lead. And wins. Congratulations. You can do it in any combination of things you want at that same price point, which is pretty much everything from this shelf in the center and on the marble. Yes, the yellow bull. That is yours. And these are from Peru. I just don't know what company did them. Okay, that is yours. And then here are the 4 bunnies. And I have some more of this collection. I'm going to find them as I go through things because she had them separated like by with the animal and the holidays, but it's a pretty big collection. And which 2 would you like? The 2 on the left. And from what I could read on the ones that do have a date, they're from like 1990. Or let's see, what's this one? Oh, that one's 97. You're welcome, hon. And that one. Those are yours. Thank you. Let me wrap these up for you. Get that bull in there first. He's the biggest. Thank you guys for all coming spending Memorial Day with me. Or Memorial Evening, I should say. All right, got all those wrapped up. Put away. All right. And I'm just going to do the same thing. You get your choice of any 3 items, whether it's the glass candies, the Peru pottery pieces, or any of the blown glass animals. Most are from Ukraine. Some are just vintage. I don't know where from. And it's going to start at $10, run for 20 seconds, starting now. This little bird is so cute. I think this is Rosaline. I think it's what they call this pink. I like this. Look, it's cute. All right. And now let's go back to the Zampivas. We'll start with the little ones. I kind of spread them out a little bit so you can see them better. This will be for one of the ones on the bottom 2 shelves of the small. And let me move it to the stage. And it's going to start at $10 for your choice of any one of the little clowns at $10 20 seconds starting now. Try and bring them up to the camera. You can see the coloring and stuff so much better. The light kind of floods them out or something. All right, now we're going to do the mediums. Let's see, where did I put those? Yeah, right here. That's going to be one of the 3 on the 3rd shelf up, and I'll show those also. So it'll be a choice of the weightlifter, the one with the umbrella, and the one with the tuba. And it's going to start at $15 and run for 20 seconds starting now. Eight seconds to go. I should have it up there so you can see the ones. All right, now I'm going to go with the large ones, which are the 3 on the very top shelf. Let's see. So you've got this one, the large clown with the balloons in the middle, and this one. And it's going to start at 18 and run for 20 seconds starting now. Oh, hi, hon. Did you get my message? I found that. I set it to the side in case you came in today. I'm just started at $5. I'll run it after this one if you'd like. Oh, good. Yeah, I was going through figuring out what I was going to have in tonight's show, and I went, oh, there's that bottle. So it is an Egyptian perfume bottle, but it does not have its stopper. Let me go in and find $5 auction. Do I even have one? Yeah, somewhere. No, I'll have to change one. We'll just do it right here. And then I'll go in and duplicate. And I'll go in and edit it. All right. And it's going to start at $5, run for 20 seconds, starting now. You know, honey, if you get some of these without stoppers sometimes, well, let me find it first before I make what I started to say. Let me put it away. Oh, no, there it is. If you want this extra stopper I have, I'll send it with your bottle. And then that way, if you have, this is too big for this one. But that way, if you get another one without a stopper, you'll have an extra. Would you like that? Would you like me to send you this too? I don't have one for it. Well, I'll just surprise you. Oh, you have a stopper for that one? Would you like the extra stopper? You're more than welcome to it if you would. If not, that's okay too. Oh, I'm glad you have a stopper. Okay, no worries, hon. I'm glad you have one. I'm going to wrap this up for you. Thank you so much. Now it's got your name on it. Oh, you're welcome, hon. Thank you. So are you. All right. Now, I do have some coquetry pieces here. Let me show you the few that I have. I only brought like 5 different things, I think. So we have this one with the 2 little coquetries in it. Little lantern. And I'm going to start these at 5 tonight. If you guys want me to run them, just let me know. And then I have this one. I know a few of you got this style in case you want to add any more. I have 2 of these left. little different poses. And then I also have this one. I guess he's like a chimney sweep. That's what it looks like. It's funny how they have little dice. And then this piece here is also from Japan, but it's ceramic. And it has this little guy in there. And then you would get both of the little orange and white ball guys. Those are also from Japan and hand painted. So let me just run this again. I'm going to duplicate it. It's your choice of any one of the items I just showed or the two of the little balls with the guy's faces. $5 for 20 seconds starting now. Hi, Sandpiper. Welcome in, hon. Lisa Miles is in the lead. How are you? 5 seconds to go. And Alyssa Mazza wins. Which one would you like, hon? Is this is this a radish? This one? Oh, that is what it is, isn't it? I think that's the one you mean, right? Oh, welcome back. This is the one you mean, isn't it, hon? I just want to make sure I get you the right thing. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Oh, that's okay. Happens to all of us. I think my worst one is when I go into a live and I have no sound and I have to completely reboot. That only happens every once in a while, though. Not bad. It is. I have a couple of them. Let me show you. Put it this way. There is the small ones. These are from Ukraine, hand blown, and the red on his tail or on his stinger and his claws does glow under black light. And then there's also the larger one, which is considered a medium, because I do get large ones from Ukraine that are like this, 4 or 5 inches long. So this one's considered a medium, and this one also glows on the stinger and his claws. And then have you ever seen a hand-blown glass fly? He's also from Ukraine. And I'm just going to run it again. You get your choice of any 3 items from these 3 shelves. Let me move this, then it will be the complete 3 shelves. And you can get the little ball guys up there from Japan in this mix too. Your choice of any 3 for $10. That includes the glass candies. The large ones, each one counts as an item. The smaller ones, 2 count as 1 item. And then we also have the pottery animals from Peru. Let me go in and get the $10 one. And, nope, that's the Zampiva. Let's see. Here we go. And this is going to be for your choice of any 3 from the areas I just showed. And it's going to start at $10 and run for 20 seconds, starting now. House of Nights is in the lead. House of Nightshade Curations. Oh, that's a neat name. You're welcome. House of Nights wins. I almost said it again. I just knew I was going to get tongue-tied, so I cut it short. And which 3 items would you like, hon? The little scorpion. All right. That is yours. And then I have no idea. Okay, let's get closer. I do have some snakes too, if you like snakes. There's this one from Ukraine. There's also the red and clear from Ukraine. Ooh, I don't have a green one out. I wonder if I have another green one. Let's see. Let me look. I do have some pottery miniatures of little animals too. If anybody wants to bring some of those out, I can. I don't see a green one. I might be out of the green. Some of the candies, yes. So I have 5 of the large ones. Each one of these would count as one item if you want it. But if you get I only got 4 of the smaller ones. You get 2 of those that count as one item. But you can have whatever you like. You can also get the pottery animals in the background from Peru in your choices. The dark green candy. And it has like a glass powder on it to give it kind of a texture. That is yours. And you still get one more. Oh, I was like, what did I do with your scorpion? There it is. Yes, and it's the only one that I had that has the, see how it is? I was told these were Murano, but because I don't know 100%, I'm not saying that, but I'll leave it up to you. But yeah, that does look like the gold and silver that you see in some of the Murano pieces. And those are your selection, and I will wrap those up for you. Thank you so much. Bubble wrap these. And I'm just going to duplicate it. Your choice of any 3 items, whether it's the pottery from Peru animals in the middle or any of the hand-blown glass animals. And it's going to start at $10 and run for 20 seconds starting now. And Iris is in the lead. And Iris wins. What would you like, hon? And if you need me to scan, just let me know. I'll be happy to. No, it's actually like it's like a horse. This one? I don't know who makes them. I had like 3 or 4 of them. I think this is the last one I have. It's in purple and white. But it's like a little horse. Blown glass, I'm just not sure where it comes from. And this snail is from Ukraine. And his shell glows. All right, I put him back. And then same with the pigs. This one glows a lot. The amber one just glows on the nose. This one glows the body and the nose. And then there is the amber one too. The fly and the pig. Which pig would you like? The orange, you got it. That is yours. And a fly. I have 2 of those out. That is yours. That's only 2, right? Yeah, that's all. You still get one more. The orange fish. Now, the orange fish is by Gans. This is what I call the micro miniatures. That's the one you want, though, right? I just want to make sure I got you the right one. I think it's the only orange fish I have, but all right. Thank you so much. That is your selection. I will wrap those up for you. And I'm just going to run it again. Your choice of any three items between the pottery, animals from Peru, the glass candies, or anything on these three bottom shelves over here. It's going to start at $10. Run for 20 seconds, starting now. Alyssa Maz is in the lead. But I do have some dragons coming. At least 7 of them, maybe 8. Because the 7 were in a different section, so I know I'm getting those. But the rest were kind of already wrapped, so he just blindly picked the rest of the 45. So I don't know how many over the 7 I'm getting. And Alyssa Maza wins. Congratulations. What would you like this time, hon? The yellow snake. And this one is from Ukraine. That is yours. And the hummingbird. Now that hummingbird is a Gans. Where is he? Oh, right here. Even though he's from that same line of figurines that Gans did, he's just a little bit bigger, but that's yours. No cobra. Oh, the yellow. Okay, wait a minute. So this is not the one you wanted, right? Okay, I'm going to put him back. And then you want a cobra. I have the red and clear. I have the amber. I think that's the only 2 snakes other than the yellow one I have out. The amber one. This one. All right, that's yours. And the hummingbird's yours. And you still get one more. And the purple horse, you got it. Thank you so much, hon. And those are your selection. Ignore the hair. It just came to visit. Thank you too, hon. Let me wrap those up. And in the meantime, I'm just going to duplicate it and run it again. Your choice of any 3 items between the pottery, animals from Peru, the glass candies, or the blown glass animals on the bottom 3 shelves. $10 for 20 seconds, starting now. Seven seconds to go. There we are. All right. So those are basically the things I have left. Now let me go over what all I have, and you guys let me know if there's something you'd like me to run. Okay, so we have the Zampiva collection. The top shelf are the large ones. Those start at 18. The second shelf are the mediums, and those start at 15. And then the 2 bottom shelves are the miniature ones, and they start at 10 a piece. If anybody'd like me to run any of those, just let me know. And then I have 2 of the large Ukraine glass animals left. Tonight I do 12 a piece on either one of them. I have the bucking horse with amber and black glass. And I have the female monkey, and she does have a little bit of breasts. Yes, I will definitely. Matter of fact, why don't I bring these 3 down, the 3 coquetchy things, or actually there's 4. So I'll bring all of these down and these 2, because the 2 count as 1 on the little hand-painted guys. So this is going to be for your choice of any one of these 4. Let me go in and get the $5 start. All right, and it's going to start your choice of one of these four from Japan. $5 going to run for 20 seconds starting now. Alyssa Miles is in the lead. If anybody likes Lundberg Studio paperweights, I do have the Moon and Star one for sale. And I've started at 85 if anybody is interested in it. It's right back here. See the blue? I just brought it along in case somebody comes in that isn't really a collector. And you wanted the little lantern, hun. That is yours. Thank you so much. Get a bag for it. It is a very old Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer perfume bottle. And I put it there thinking one of you guys would like to have it. And I would like for one of you guys to have it before something happens to its tag. Let me put your name on this and I'll bring it up to the camera and show it to you. If I was to guess, I would say it's from the 50s or 60s. And I got it with some other vintage to antique perfume bottles. And it is one of the neatest ones. Now, I saw some of them for sale up to $35 that didn't even have the tag. I'm not going to charge that for mine, but you guys like in miniatures. I'd love for one of you to get it. But see, it says Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and then they did write on it whoever they gave it to originally in the shape of a stocking. Sandra from Dolores. And then it says stuff on the back too. And if somebody's interested, I'll start it at $8. All right, let's run it. Yeah, I'm just afraid I'm going to wind up the way this card is bent. Then I'm going to wind up ripping that. And I don't want to wind up doing that. So let me go in. Let me duplicate and then edit. All right, and this is going to be for the little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer perfume bottle. $8, 20 seconds, starting now. Alyssa Maz is in the lead. And wins. Congratulations. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad it's going to somebody I know. That is yours. I've always just really liked it. You're welcome, hon. Thank you. Oh, they do? Now, see, I didn't know that. I had 6 or 7 of them, I would say, and these are my last 2. Drama, huh? Yeah, they did come from Japan. I was, when I was buying all the Kokechi collections from Japan, sometimes I'd buy variety and miscellaneous ones, and these came in some of those. But the only thing is, these do, oh, is this the ones? Oh, no, maybe it was a different one. I was going to say, they say Japan on them. These don't. You know how when they import things, they say Japan usually. Well, I was thinking of something else, though, that actually had the word Japan. All right. And is there anything else anybody else would like me to run? The little guys from Japan here and the 2 little orange guys count as 1. They start at 5. 3 for 10 on the hand-blown glass animals. Mix and match with the pottery animals from Peru or the glass candies. The little orange guys, yep. You get your choice of any one of the 3. So it'd be you get both of the orange guys or one of each of these. All are from Japan. And let me duplicate and go in and adjust the price. And your choice of one of the 3 is $5, 20 seconds, starting now. Thank you for letting us know that, Iris. That's good to know. I never knew that. I knew they were a little different than the other Kokechis I had. And Lynn wins. You want the 2 little orange guys on? You got it. They're really neat. I actually have, I think, 4 of them I put aside. They all have the same face, but there's varying sizes. Thank you so much, hon. Put your name on it real quick. All right, Iris, thank you for coming in. I'm glad that worked out time-wise. Thank you so much. We'll get that out in the mail to you probably by in the morning, or morning after next. You're welcome. Thank you too. All right. Is there anything else anybody'd like me to run? I have the 2 Ukraine glass figures starting at 12 a piece if you're interested in those. Any of the things on the 3 bottom shelves down here are 3 for 10. These 2 from Japan are 5 a piece. The pottery animals from Peru are 3 for 10, as well as the candies, except each of 2 of the small ones count as 1 item. The large ones, each one count. And then I have the Zampiva. The small ones start at 10. The mediums, which is this shelf here with these 3, start at 15. And the large ones on the top shelf start at 18, if anybody would like me to run them. And if not, I'm going to go ahead and raid you on over into somebody else's show. I appreciate you all being here. I think I'm going to take tomorrow off, but I may surprise you and wind up coming on anyways. But at this point, I'm planning on taking tomorrow off. You're welcome. Thank you guys for being here. It means a lot to me, really. Have a great night. And if I'm not on tomorrow night, I will be on the next night. And I'll get something posted so you know what it's about. Have a great night, you guys. Let's see who's on. I usually try and raid into somebody new. So let's see who we got on. Somebody I don't recognize. Let's go to Trisha's Treasure Vault. And here we go. Good luck. Have a good night, you guys. And good luck on your treasure hunting.